Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the south side as the red Japanese, we have Wam01. On the north side as the pink Ayyubids, we have Puppy owes me $80. If you look at this map, looks like both gold deposits spawn pretty close by each other for the Japanese, and both stone deposits as well. All of the Japanese wood spawned over here, so did the Ayyubids. Got the berries and the gold right next to each other, so it makes it easy to defend that location. Also wisdom going on up. Spears are a little bit safe for the Ayyubids. Japanese way on the far in the corner and out and a little bit exposed there. I don't see the tower just yet. Not eyeing for the culture ring advancement just yet. Probably going for growth. Here, storehouse not being selected. The Ayyubids just need. There we go. And he's going for economic growth. Yeah, some of these House of Wisdom research are just not very useful. Like, I've never seen anybody go for economic wing industry. Upon completion, get 300 wood, so you basically get half the value back in wood. Which Culture Ring Advancement just makes you able to... It's similar. Technically, it gives you less resources than Advancement, but it's a bit more convenient to get it sooner rather than later. I can see this being relatively useful. Upon reaching researching it, you immediately pour out a big wave of farms. Farms do cost 75, and 300 would give you at least 4 farms. So I suppose that would be similar to the Twin Middle East, just collect slower. And probably a bit weaker than Kura Storehouse, which just generates a little bit more farms over time. Now we do have a stable going on up. He go spot this, and there's a good number of sheeple there, so he needs to take them on home. He's actually out of sheep here. So he needs to take those sheep. I know the sheep are just lying dead on the ground there. But either way, he needs to take those sheep back home and give them the unknown activation ability. 8 villagers pushing way over here. Is that trying to clamp boar? This is very far out of the way to get boar, which makes them a little bit exposed. They pull out their spears and start stabbing Pumbaa now. Does take a bit of damage there. Over here, we got the horsemen. Get some pokes there. Pink has a desert raider on the field, which will not spot the dead Pumbaa there all too well. A handful of visitors on this coin. Pretty far away from the Daimyo Manor. Now the scout will alert his opponent early that the desert raiders push way forward. Got some horsemen over here. You've got a number of farms now being pulled out over there. Desert Raiders will do bone sandwiches cavalry, and plus they have the camel on knees benefit. And they... Wait. Were they actually firing while moving? And looks like this village need to be tasked on that boar once again. There's a handful of wooden walls there just to keep them safe. Japanese player, I think, is eyeing for a faster castle. We've got a number of Yumi archers here. They're cheap. They have less damage and less health, but they're cheap. But there's a good number of desert raiders here. Desert raiders do have a decent range attack, but they have no range armor. That villager does not go down there. Going for some horsemen to hit those archers. The rest of these berries are being cleaned on up. He does sell some good number of sheeple there. 11, he found 11 sheep. That's pretty good. Scout and another horseman for the Japanese player. I'm for nothing really else. There's now 5 Yumi archers here. Red will spot this force. At this point in time, spearmen may be in order. Japanese player has no visible research. He has gone for the first food research. We can't see it because it doesn't get shown up here. Going for an outpost here. The outpost is incomplete, so he's leaving it not complete so he can cancel it if he doesn't need it. Villagers have escaped in the storehouse. It does not get an attack to defend itself. He may just, cycle that villager back onto this farm right there. Now I got the floating gate being blown on field, which will give him access to unique relic variants. He may take the first one and throw it straight in the stable, get some mounted samurai, but against Ayyubids, maybe a good idea not to go for mounted samurai. Additionally, the mounted archers, what that does pose extra heavy, will also be affected by the camel on ease. So maybe a good idea to throw those relics into resource drop-off points to get resources over time. Right now, he could probably stand. Oh, he's also, his opponent has advanced to the next age. I didn't notice it because it doesn't show up here. He went for something in the economic wing, probably the cheaper economic wing, because the other one will give you access to dervishes, which there's only one dervish in the field. It should give you 2 in Castle Age. Now some camel lancers as well. He just needs spearmen. Some of these villagers are going down. Relatively big hit there. These villagers do escape into the storehouse. This one will not. Or maybe did. I couldn't really tell. I heard a slice, but maybe not. The Lancer, Camel Lancer straight forward, and these mounted archers are being damage debuffs from it, though their range is longer than the Camel Indies debuff. Some new archers going down, the mounted archers just being pursued. And he has thrown it into the archer range so that it gets more of the mounted archers. It's going to heavily rely on the mounted archers. Mounted archers are taking some damage there. Big hits. And that one does go down there. Another Camel Lancer does go down. It's hard to tell the Camel Raiders and Camel Lancer part. They are on the same mount. Elam's taking some damage there. But they will be taken out by the mounted archers. They do the same damage as crossbows. They have the same health as crossbows, they're just more mobile than crossbows. Shinto Priest now receiving some damage. Shinto Priest does go down. We've got Dervish here to scoop up a relic. Eloms will go down. Another Shinto Priest is on the field, and it looks like relic will be secured. Though Red is losing some more villagers now. Does not have Daimyo Manor just yet. Can click on it to get a building. I'm going for textiles as well. Maybe go ahead and bring in the Daimyo Manor. At least get an extra arrow, defensive arrow. Shinto Priest taking some fire now from the crossbows. And villager does go down there as well. More of the berry bushes being collected on up, and all these forces being pursued. And archers falling back does take a bit of damage there. Got a number of crossbows. Both are classified as light, so crossbows won't do any bonus damage. Mountain archers do also have lower base damage. 10 base damage versus crossbows 12. Of course, they're very, very mobile. And have a little bit extra range to go along with them. Red is now claimed this gold deposit very far away from home, so very exposed. And maybe he gets enough stone, he may want to put a keep there because it is a large gold deposit. This crossbow force is pushing way forward with a handful of Kilams. The Naginata units may be useful, or the Yumi archers against them. Right now he does have 2 Shinto priests. One of them must have been that free one you get from aging up. That vulture does go down there. Now got the Mangonel being plotted field, which could try burning down all the farms if it's all fire attack. These mounted archers, maybe I'm trying to eye some of the crossbows. There's off a couple of units there. You may use the fire attack and start burning down all the farms. Or maybe not, I'm not sure what he's doing at the moment. Pink has claimed up 2 secret sites, Red has claimed up 1. Red only has 1 relic, while Pink has 4 relics. There goes that mounted archer. Yumi archer started going down. Pink's push away forward. We got the forge now also garrison with the relic, getting some extra gold collection. Gonna get some hits there. Over here, the mounted archers are pushing forward, trying to hit the crossbows. Sounds like get some arrows there. Dervishes are monitoring the Mangonel variant. And the Enterprise trying taking some damage there, and there's 2 dervishes nearby ready to scoop up the relic. And archers trying to get these crossbows. They will get them. Looks like Red has done quite well when it comes to destroy the value. But now, there goes that shrine. Big wave of research coming out for the Ayyubids. And does pick up that relic now. He could use the AoE heal effect as well while running one by. And the archery range does go down. It does not drop the relic variant. So it is a permanent loss times 3. And now he's going to hit the forge, which is actually quite significant, losing that. Crossbows trying to push way forward. Does take out one of those villagers. Shinto Priest taking some fire there. Crossbows do fall back there. The mounted archer is pushing way over there. Oh, and the mounted archer does go down. They have the same attack speed, so the crossbows do have higher DPS, just less range. I got the veteran archer research for the Ayyubids, and now this farmhouse is getting hit as well. It does have a mounted samurai. This farmhouse does also have a resource generation, which actually is another loss. And Samurai does take that one out. More mounted samurai is being flowed on out, though he is fighting against a good number of crossbows. So mounted samurai is probably not a great idea. Probably just regular horsemen would be better at this moment in time. And I still think the these Magna variants load up incendiary rounds and start hitting the current storehouse and burn down all the farms as well. Right now it's looking pretty messy. Redstone claims this gold deposit quite nicely. So pink may spawn relatively soon as trying to deal with Shinto Priest. Does have him knocking out of there. Pink Spring Gold does not go down there with the shot. Maybe ready to start hitting that veteran ram. And the mounted samurai will go down. Kira Storehouse does take a bit of a beating. Veteran Ono Bushiga, the Naginata warriors, being veteran now. Or will be veteran. Took a side being captured up over here. And we've got a good number of stables here. He may be eyeing for masked Campbell Lancers or Desert Raiders, one of the two. He is going for a good number of horsemen. That could be also useful as well. Japanese players been on the back foot for the majority of this game. First melee upgrade for the Japanese player. More housing there. Pink's actually pretty close to getting... Both players are getting high in population. The pink is getting pretty high up there. Mounted archers push way forward. We'll find a good number of crossbows. And those guys just getting ripped apart. Did no damage return. Try to go some of the walls there, but will manage to escape on through. And takes out the villager while at it. Gold deposit still being collected on up. Daimyo Manor. Not palace nor castle. Got a decent number of horsemen now being employed on the field. Not gonna this will be useful against them. Maybe make some spearmen wouldn't hurt. We wanted to seize this. Outpost being upgraded with spring golden placement. Got a couple of Naginatas here. They only have one melee upgrade at the moment. And And Belgium's not going to try to build up some outposts now. I don't know if this area's been spotted just yet. They may have been just trying to protect the sacred site. And that is a good number of Naganatas, so the Ayyubid player needs to start going to mass archers. And looks like he does not know about this gold mine just yet. Does have a bit of stone to work with, so maybe getting some spring golds or arrow slits fortifying it could be useful. But anything goes over there in forest, they're all just dead. More melee attack. They're just getting hit there, trying to collect those berries. Got a good number of Naganatas now trying to pursue them. The Magano does pose a threat to these ladies. I wonder, is that even player aging up? Nope, I have to keep selecting the House of Wisdom for this. Couple good Mangonel hits there. More farms from Cornfield. Maybe ready to put some mills on the outside. Outpost will be sieged and will go down. Took a side has been decaptured by Red. Red does have a massive force in the... no, look at Pink has a much larger force in the field. There's a good number of Naganatas, which could overrun this opponent quite quickly. They are pretty quick. Here's Storehouse taking some fire. Could draws his opponent's attention for quite a bit. You got these units now engaging, but they're also going to be draws quite a bit of army away, so maybe a good idea for the Naganata to push on forward up here. Gearsource goes down, the Belgian side will also go down. Spring Gold severely wounded, and here comes the Naganatas. Got a full collapse coming on in. Coming in from all angles. They're starting to connect. Maganel finds a decent hit there. Right now they do have now a nearby Banner Man, so they're at +3 damage. Now starting to push way forward. They can rip apart these lighter units, no problem. There goes the Maganel, but they all go down to the mass archer and crossbows. Right now it's an army of 23 versus 87. Not being aggressive into the area. Does find these villagers here. No upgrades on these outposts. And their arrows are currently doing 7 damage per shot, and these guys do have 5 armor, so they take 2 damage per arrow. Trying to push way forward over here. He has quite a bit of wood there. Maybe we need to pull out some battering rams. And pretty close to aging up as well, so let's keep the House of Wisdom selected for now. His opponent trying to pull out more than Naganatas. Crossbows won't be useful, or not crossbows, samurai, because it's fighting against mostly crossbows. Just regular horsemen probably be very good. Yeah, regular horsemen will be very good right now. Try to move up here to save his villagers. Looks like these villagers do not get over there, and the rest of the villagers... Okay, now he's finished him off. And Pink has every single relic because we saw him claim that relic from his opponent's side of the map. And these are not really engaging. Maybe they're trying to let his opponents chase them on a wild goose chase in order to keep his base at home. At this right now time, extracting this army, bringing it on the other side of the map may be pretty good. But it decides to move around, allowing these ladies to turn around and start slicing up all these units. Does have a Maganel there. More Maganels will be very useful. And Horsemen. Horsemen and Maganels will both be useful. He has 1 stable. Naganas have found their way to these villagers. Got this crossbow force now pushing me forward. Currently, just the 1 Maganel has been built and is no more being built. Now, Japanese players are very low in resources, has less villagers as well. Pink has killed off 32 villagers. Red has only killed off 6. Maganel does not find a second volley there. The first volley may have hit the horseman. And Pink's going to keep his distance. We got one super gold for both sides. And there's the keep going on up. This gold deposit has been half eaten. This gold deposit is untouched. Japanese player is now while second Mangonel, very good. And looks like the Ayyubid player just advanced to the Imperial Age. Went to the military wing. I'm not sure which one he went for. Let's switch over to him. I do not see the reinforcements there. So he went for... he must have went for the blacksmith techs. Yep, he went for the blacksmith tech one, so he immediately got all of his blacksmith techs researched. So at least blacksmith 5, these guys are fully upgraded. He still needs to get the elite upgrades on crossbows and archers. Going for the elite crossbow first makes sense. He has a good number of crossbows, as well as a good number of archers. Naginata's are right now have good damage. And going to quickly slice up all of these archers. The problem is these Naginatas are in small numbers. They just need to run away at this point in time. This opponent still has a massive arm in the field. The Japanese player just barely hanging on this entire game. But as long as he's not getting attacked, he's fine. He has 2 Mangonels here. Shinto Priest has captured the Sacred Site as well, so he's not have to worry about Sacred Site victories anytime soon. In fact, this is the only point captured. Naginata's may at this point in time just made to get some slicing and dicing. And the rest of these Naginatas are going to try to run away. Another keep put out here, so Red right now losing quite a bit of field control. He still has some gold deposits he can utilize, but maybe all future relics he gets should be placed into forges to get more gold income, because he's going to increasingly lose gold capability. You could try the Shogunate Castle, because it would be easy to keep the trade caravans secure. Go for the big Shogunate Castle. It could give him some good resource generation, though most people tend to go to the gunsmith for free gunpowder units. He is going for the castle, which I believe is a better option, because it will give him quite a bit of free resources from that trade post. He's going to quickly go this up. This also will give him good defensive placement in that area. He's rapidly trying to seize this gold deposit. He has put the relic inside the forge here. I probably would have suggested him to go for additional forges down here just for that purpose. But now this one will go down and won't fight. In fact, it just got placed in there. He's now advanced to the next age. It'll take a couple minutes before that first trade caravan comes on in. I don't know if it actually provides more resources the farther away it is, but either way, it probably will provide him a big spice of like 1,000 resources per every so often. Actually, it's available right now. It does go in every 3 minutes. And right now it's going to provide 2,000 resources every 300 seconds. So every 5 minutes he gets 2,000 resources. Does get some good damage on the siege weapons. It only saves 1 the Mangonels and 1 the Springalds, or 2 the Springalds. Bataram's getting hit by the Springalds, very good. May want to perhaps get some stone walls in this area. Now he's going for his final melee blacksmith research. Does not have the Shogunate Castle just yet. Castle Crow does have the rocket emplacement, which will one-shot these elite horsemen until they get biology. Naginata's now pushed away over here. He does spot the castle. He had a good spike of resources. And got another castle we pulled up there. Pink trying to claim the resource on the map. There's actually quite a bit of stone here he could claim, as well as a bit of gold. And that gold is important for the Japanese player, who's going for a big round of stone. couple of Naganatas find some damage here. Probably got to just let them fight. We do got some incendiary arrows here. Only has one Mangonel and a good number of the Naganatas. They'll just pull off that stone mine there. Force him to push way forward. He needs to make sure that Mangonel stays on up. That's the only thing that he really has that's good in this comp. The expected counter, I should say. And it goes down. He started to push way forward. These are some of his villagers. Get some good hits there. And it looks like Pink is largely overkilling some of these units. Got some more force here. This Mangonel is going to be very important. Fires a volley. Gets a massive hit there. Does get another volley off there. Starting to spread his formation. Going for our proxy keep now. It does have a number of the Naginata warriors here on the back line. Get some damage on the infrastructure. Mangonel taking quite a bit of damage there. It's getting repaired by some villagers now. Fires a volley. Gets not a good hit there. Council is also firing away. So does the palace. So it gets 3 arrows, primary arrows. And it looks like Pink's force will go down here. It does have people on the field. The Mangonel can start picking away at it since it does have longer range. No spring golem placement nor boiling oil. Let's keep that guy away. Push forward the Mangonel, start getting some arrows onto it, or rocks onto it. Mangonel's engaging those elite horsemen now. Villagers really eyeing for that wood, I guess. Try and get out some more battering rams. He has the Kuala Bombard. Naganatas here will be fighting to the last. The Mangonel has not been firing just yet, which is a bit of an oversight, but now the Bombard increase is complete, so now the Mangonel can't outrange it. The Bombard, however, can. Does have boiling oil research as well. Imperial storehouse could be repaired on up if needed. Those trying to push way forward, trying to repair up the keep now, but this outpost is actually alive and firing. Spring Gulls push way forward. Does have defensive Spring Gulls of its own. They do have 12 range, while these ones only have 10 range, so he does not have a range increase. Naginata's push way forward, and the keep will soon be set ablaze. Those just being retasted onto the farms. And the next caravaner will be available relatively soon, giving another 2,000 resources to work with, which will jumpstart his economy back up. The Ayyubids right now have plenty of gold in reserve, not a lot of wood. Japanese player just got browned with stone, eyeing for his own castle in this region. Trying to be a bit more defensive in that region. Trade caravan deployed on the field. There it is. Yep, a little over 2,000 resources. And you can take a look at here. He's doesn't have a lot of resources, then boom, he has resources to work with now. Castle now has been pulling a field. Maybe a good idea to go for some boiling oil. As well as some other research. The castle here can probably go with the boiling oil. Villager's going to be trying to claim this gold. This is the only gold deposit he can obtain at the moment. He needs to put some forts in the back line and then start putting those relics there. Bombard does go down there. Now got a good number of elite horsemen push way forward. These villagers could get hit significantly, though they are just running by. Got some bannerman here, follow the katana variant. Naginata's push way forward over here. That's 50 out of the 53 he has on the field. So he has no military to stop this force here. Sometimes at 200 population cap. I guess the villagers there and what siege weapons. So there's nothing to stop these horsemen other than some of these bannermen, as well as the shogunate castles. Taking out some of those units. Pakistan to get some mills, help with the resource drop off. More of Naginata's push right forward. And does go ahead and torch down a keep there. Does take quite a bit of damage from boiling oil, losing a majority of that army. At least in health wise. A couple of forces here engaging the horsemen, but it looks like they will get overwhelmed. And these villagers will get hit as well, denying some of that gold income. The Ayyubids do have a bit of gold and food in reserve. Japanese players doing a little bit better since now reaching top cap, and with the Shogunate Castle gaining a good amount of resources. In a better position, probably still gotta go for boiling oil himself. Stone Plaza now being seized. And this is the last gold pot the Japanese players get, so he needs to get all those Yoshiros into forges. Granted, they can only get 4 Yoshiros. That is the maximum. I'm not sure how many he has active at the moment. You may want to delete the structures that they're in. I'm not sure you can re-pick them up and get them to forges. Villagers are getting hit significantly, trying to build the Shogunate Castle. It's pretty close to being built. Horsemen getting some good hits, but the castle will be complete. I've got the oh, I didn't realize these guys also getting hit as well. And most is just crossbow. There's a handful of archers there as a counter unit. More than Naginata's straightforward. Naginatas are cost a bit of gold and mostly food. So you will need to continue eyeing to get gold into his income. A couple of bannermen's going down there. Got a number of spring golds there, which could get overran. Try and go for another keep here to claim up this gold deposit. There's still 4,000 gold left on to it. Naginata's will push way forward, overrunning the spring golds. Trying to run away. These villagers are quite wounded. Villagers are now trying to run back, perhaps to this castle here. One remains. None remains. And Naginata's will clean up all those formations. I'll say the spring gold as well. Got a pair of mangonels. The Ayyubid army has completely disintegrated. And he's not rebooting quick enough. He's only building horsemen. He needs more infrastructure right now. Horsemen against these Naginata warriors are not a good idea. He needs just regular archers. Elams are not bad either. But he needs regular archers. I'm not sure why he's going for mass horsemen. Oh, he has no wood. He can't get out archers. He has no gold either. He has no wood, no gold. He only has food in abundance. He does have keeps in the back line. He has 1,000 stone for another keep if he so chooses. And he got multiple keeps in the back line to protect themselves. Golden Age Tier 4 now activated. Reducing the cost of the siege weapons. I think he just bought a whole bunch of wood there. And he's got a big wave of archers. Hand cannons are not the option. He has plenty of population space. He doesn't need to go for high quality. He needs to go quantity archers. Naginata's just pushing forward, ripping apart quite a bit of his military. Got a good number of villagers here. Or not villagers. Not a good lot of military. I wonder if there's a Japanese player coming back from this. The majority of the map was seized by the Ayyubids. He collected almost all the gold in the map. But yet, the Ayyubids simply just can't close out the game. He probably went too heavy with crossbows and should have gotten more archers to counter all these Naginata units. More of these villagers going down. Pink has less villagers right now. And probably should have gone for a handful of trade caravans earlier on. Nothing too significant, just a small number. Gilans will be effective versus these ladies. They do have, however, really good damage right now. They have 14 damage. Gilans only have 8 armor. They have good damage output against... actually, at this point in time, Gilans may not be adequate enough. The Gilans doing a good job holding the line, but right now there's too many of them. Plus, since they have 1 tower range, they have actually... their damage can really stack up. Grind Torch on the House of Wisdom does have 22,000 health, and a bombard on the keep will be very useful at stopping that. One of these forces push me forward, torching down everything. And any force he pulls out, it's just getting swatted down immediately. He needs to actually get a sizable group and then push forward over here. His House of Wisdom can take a bit of abuse, and he does have the keep here for protection for it. Made it possible to go... oh, and he does back the game. How on earth did Japan just... how did he come back? Oh, by the way, this is Andrew saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.